Hello, my name is Dr. Forrest Sauer. I've helped thousands of clients fix the root cause of their disease rather than just simply masking symptoms. And I was recently asked in one of the comments on my EarTurb channels about to make a video about PSSD or post-SSRI sexual dysfunction. And I'd be happy to. So let's go ahead and first define what it is. PSSD is where you still have challenges with sex drive, sex arousal, achieving climax after getting off of your depression medication. So it's post getting off of the SSRI medication. Now, what is SSRI medication? It is the most popular, most commonly used classification of drugs used with depression and sometimes even anxiety. And what it does is SSRI literally stands for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Now, that's a big word salad. What does it mean? It means that that medication blocks or prevents your brain's ability to absorb serotonin. Now, why would you want to do that? Because serotonin, that's what makes you feel happy. That's what makes you feel, just joyful and just kind of at peace and the calmness and give you focus. Like, why would you want to prevent that? Well, it's because when you prevent that, it causes your brain's serotonin levels to naturally go up to get that same kind of stimulus. Now, oftentimes what you'll see is people will start on the medication, they'll get some relief right away, but then they'll fall back into the old symptoms and old habits or feeling depressed again because your brain adapts. It gets used to those new levels of serotonin. So you don't get that same focus, you don't get that same pleasure, you don't get that same joy and happiness again. So that's why you will see clients, sometimes you'll see them start changing their dosages on medications. Now, this video is about focusing what happens after you get off, because one of the side effects of getting on SSRIs is erectile dysfunction, lack of lubrication in the groin area for females, lack of sexual desire. Maybe you're not just simply, maybe you don't have a sex drive at all, loss of pleasure. Maybe you can go ahead and engage in sexual activity, but it doesn't give you that same spark and fire like it used to. So those are some common signs, side effects of the medication. It's great reasons for trying to get off of. And always, I think this goes without saying, but I'll say it anyways. Make certain to go do this. If you're looking to get off medication, do it underneath a doctor's supervision. So that way you're not just freewheeling it and going cold turkey. I've had clients where they have gone cold turkey, not recommended. They do sometimes be successful. Sometimes they'll go back on because again, they fall back into old habits. And so it's definitely not recommended. You can certainly start weaning off of that medication when the body is ready. Now, what happens if you do get off the medication and you still are struggling with lack of desire? You're still struggling with your sexual desire and the performance in the bedroom. Now, the reason why you're still struggling even after getting off the medication is because your brain is still trying to get back to the way things were. Your brain is trying to find this new balance without the medication. It's used to the old ways, now it's trying to get used to the new ways. So some really good tips. If I was struggling with this, if I was struggling with PSSD, here's exactly what I would do to try to resensitize the brain to the serotonin levels, which is exactly where we're at. And also, as a side note, the SSR, the depression medication with SSRIs, it not only impacts the serotonin levels, but it also impacts the dopamine. And dopamine, that it has to do with happiness and focus and pleasure. And so that's where a lot of those rewards and motivation, and that's really the main hormone that is engaged when you're engaging in sexual activities, mainly dopamine, not serotonin. And so that medication will not just simply impact serotonin, but also dopamine. And so it's the dopamine receptors that you're actually really trying to resensitize throughout this process. So how do you do it? The best way that I would do it in my case is I would really focus on my lifestyle. And what do I mean by that? I would mean I would completely eliminate seed oils from my diet. It's going to go ahead and allow my gut to heal. If we are looking to truly heal the brain, you have to look at the gut first. If you're looking to recreate and allow your brain to start creating these hormones, dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, to naturally, we need to heal the gut first. So seed oils is what I would completely eliminate. And those are the vegetable oils, the canola oils, the safflower oils, the sunflower oils, all those oils I would completely eliminate from my lifestyle, not just because of the destruction that they have on the gut, but also the inflammation. And both of those impact your body's ability to create dopamine. That's step number one. Step number two would be blood sugar balance. When you're eating too much sugar, or really the average amount of sugar that the average American consumes, that spike and dip and spike and dip and up and down roller coaster for your blood sugar really is very stressful on the body, and your body's going to shift its focus from creating these pleasure-seeking hormones like dopamine and sex drive and shift it to what in the heck is going on with this guy's blood sugar. I got to constantly manage it. So your body has to reallocate the resources where it's needed most. And if it's really just simply focused on being alive, if your blood sugar is going like this all the time, it's very stressful. So that's really step number two that I would do. Step number three, I oftentimes assumed that people knew this, so I really stopped saying it for a while, but I'm understanding that people just simply aren't doing the basics. And the basics for the next basic is water. Drinking half your body weight in ounces in water every single day, making certain that we're getting plenty of water. Water is like WD-40 for your body. It's going to allow your body to heal. It's going to allow those toxins to get out of your body. It gives your body the nutrients that it needs. It's the delivery mechanism. And if we're chronically dehydrated, then where our body's going to be working in slow motion, and the chances of us actually healing our body holistically, including with PSSD, is slim to none. So proper hydration, half your body weight in ounces, eliminate sugar, focus on the fruits, focus on the occasional, like once a week dessert, preferably something that you can make at home. Like, I mean, that's what I do. I go ahead, and it's not like I don't ever have any sugar. I have some sugar, but it's not on a daily basis, certainly. And it's not on a regular basis, once a week at the most. And I make my stuff at home. And the last one is the seed oils, completely eliminating that. I got to tell you, when I started eliminating seed oils out of my lifestyle, it was a huge game changer in everything. So those are the three steps that I would focus on for PSSD. Put your links, comments, and questions below. My name is Dr. Forrest Sauer, and I'll be chatting with you soon.